Thank you for listening to the Tattness Podcast on the Tattness Co. Network.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. A Mercedes kind of sentiment, luxury, and trust in me to honor the free we all should be. It sees my sundial burst into yin and yang.
Holy shit. It has been a long time since I've heard that intro. Yes, once again, in the fucking spirit of the Tattness Podcast Uncensored making its return, I am your boy Tattness, and I just wanted to kind of put this together for the newcomers and the old fans alike. Man, I don't even know how to describe this. I just thought if we're bringing this old show back at some point in the near future, why not go dig through the archives? My wife's not heard the old show, and there's a lot of new fans that have never heard the old show, so I thought, fuck it, why not go dig through the archives and find the absolute weirdest fucking segments, the weirdest moments of the Tattness Podcast Uncensored. So no, this is not Tattness Radio for now. This actually is the Tattness Podcast Uncensored. Worst of, if you want to call it that, weirdest of, what a fucking weird show. Here's the backstory on this, how this came to be. So my wife said to me in a laughing manner, why are you the way you are? Like, you're so quick with weird stuff that makes me laugh so hard. Why are you like this? And I'm like, oh, you've heard nothing yet. So then I was like, okay, if she thinks I'm fucking that entertaining to her with weird shit, and she hasn't heard no weird shit yet, that's the tip of the iceberg. I'm like, let me go back to the beginning stages of this show and fucking let her hear some of the nonsense I've come up with. So I've compiled some of the weirdest fucking things you'll ever hear on this show and my bizarre sense of humor. And all of it was off the cuff. All of it was off the top of my head. Very strange. I don't know why I think the way I do. I'm sorry, y'all. But I hope you get some fucking enjoyment out of it. I hope it makes you laugh. And, I mean, at the end of the day, that's so important. The world is a fucked up place. Let's all fucking get a laugh out of things. And let me know what you guys think in my emails. Fucking email tattnessradio@gmail.com. Or if you're feeling nostalgic, tattnesspodcast@gmail.com, and I will be sure to respond to you. Enjoy the fucking weirdness that is my weird brain. I don't know why I come up with this shit. I'm sorry, but for those of you that love it, fuck, I love you.
What would be more interesting than famous pop culture characters, whether they're fictional or non-fiction, doesn't matter. What if they chose a different career path?
That's a good one. All right, so
I figure, like, for example, what if Jack the Ripper instead decided to be Jack the Stripper and is just trying to put himself through university?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hell, I can imagine in Victoria, London, it wasn't cheap then. Imagine now.
Oh, times are tough.
Oh, exactly. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, man. Honest living, you know. Or, the Wizard of Oz. What if it was the Grand Wizard of Oz and he was like running the KKK of the Yellow Brick Road chapter?
Oh, man.
So you got these, 4 people coming to him looking for this, that, and the other thing. What the hell was it again? A brain and...
A brain, a heart, courage, and to go home.
Yeah, so, they came looking for that, and all he gave them was hate speech, and, it's ugly. Maybe that wouldn't be the route to go, but...
Nope.
Or, what if the movie John Wick was just about a dude who's really passionate about candle making?
Yeah, he's trying to give Charmed Aroma a run for their money.
What in the fuck is that?
It's a company that has candles that have jewelry inside them.
Alright, well, hear me out, but what if John Wick is really a prequel?
Prequel?
Yeah. So, like, he's at home minding his fucking business, and he's making his damn scented candles and shit, and nothing wrong with that, I guess. And then motherfuckers come to kill his dog, and then part 2 of John Wick is actually House of Wax.
House of Wax?
Yeah, just he goes fucking buck nutty, and that's where that movie starts.
And he kills Paris Hilton in that, I suppose.
Well, yeah, because why wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, fuck her. Or Mario and Luigi. Instead of becoming plumbers, I mean, what if becoming plumbers was like their dad's dream for them, but not theirs? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, they go down their own path and become proctologists.
Proctologists?
Why not?
Oh my
It's a
goodness.
respectable living. So, like, you know, in the game, every castle you go to, instead of your princess not being in that castle and another castle, instead you got Bowser just trying to evade his prostate exam.
Oh my gosh. Gonna get checked for cancer!
You gotta get checked, dude, and he's just not having it, so...
Well, he doesn't want their fat, stubby fingers up his ass, so...
Well,
can you blame him?
I mean, I get it.
Probably going in with no lube, so fuck.
But I mean, you know, who doesn't love a good level 8 colonoscopy to end a game?
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Would they take that flagpole you're supposed to jump up on every level and just ram it right up there?
Oh my god.
Just invasive.
Oh my gosh.
You know, last level, instead of getting that fire flower, you put on that latex glove and it's down to business.
I hope they double glove. Ugh.
Oof. Why, you think his diet's fucked up?
Well, you never know. You're sticking your finger into an ass. You don't want that glove to rip.
Well, I mean, Bowser is pretty questionable.
Yeah, well, any ass, like, trust me. Ugh.
Well, yeah, I don't want to single out Bowser because, I mean, that's not cool.
Well, it's not nice, man.
But, you know, what's wrong with them becoming proctologists?
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean...
But maybe the dad wanted him to carry on the family business, man.
Yeah,
his
but
2 sons.
You gotta respect their path, man.
True.
You know? And, I think there's much more important shit to worry about than them not going that route when... Yeah, I mean, look at them. They dress like idiots. They're grown-ass men dressing like twins. I think I'd be more concerned about that than... You know, them fucking not wanting to take over the family business. I don't think I'd want them anywhere near the family business looking like that.
Oh, God.
Like fat Italian Olsen twins.
Oh, my God.
With matching mustaches. Like they're fucking, you know, some kind of fucking video game version of Tom Selleck.
Oh, my gosh.
I would be a little more involved in that aspect than their career choices.
Fair enough. Their fashion choices.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's unsettling. And
See, that's the one thing I just want to add. I never get people insisting on dressing their twins in the same friggin' outfit. Like, why?
It's so overdone.
Oh my god.
And it just does not promote, you know...
Individuality.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I don't. Especially when, like, say the outfit's hideous, a la Mario Brothers. Why are you repeating that same mistake twice? But,
okay, well, which one's more hideous, the green or the red?
Oh, fuck. Oh, I don't know. They're both hideous, but I always like the green one, so I'm gonna have... No, I hate to throw Mario under the bus, man, but...
I don't. Fuck him.
Bro!
Fuck him. I always like Luigi better.
Perfect. Well, I think I have to go with the green on this, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Personally. It just looks better.
It does. Like, I don't know, the red and just...
The green and white looks pretty cool. The green and blue looks pretty cool.
That's true. I mean, the thing is, too, I don't want to associate... I don't know why, red with water and plumbing, because if you're thinking what I'm thinking...
Oh, like that period dump.
Yes,
that
that's what I'm
last
thinking.
show.
I didn't want to come out and say it, but that's all I'm getting from that, looking at that, and I don't want that color, like... I don't know, man. No. No.
My fuck. That's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's unsettling. It's disturbing, and it's upsetting, honestly.
Yes, it is.
So, I mean, shit. Well, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to, you know, unclog people's shitters, but then I guess in their own respect they're kind of doing that anyway, huh? As proctologists, like, it's not a far cry, is it?
Nope, it's just the step before it hits the water.
Yeah, well, I mean, fuck them. You know, they can do what they want. Not my first pick, but,
Yeah.
you know. What about movies again? But this time, we're talking like fast food fucking mascot biopics. What do you think?
Oh, go for it. What do you got?
Well, I figured movie trailers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, let me get these out, and then you can give your feedback. We're gonna fucking hit them with some professional shit here. So, first up, Fast Food and the Furious. What? Fuck you. So, you got the main character here, Domino's Toretto, is a pizza delivery driver by day, but a hamburglar by night. When he befriends a fellow delivery driver who turns out to be undercover agent Officer Big Mac. Will the law divide them, or will their mutual love for the thrill of the 30 minutes or its free policy bond them? Mm-hmm. What's it going to be?
Yeah.
How do you rate this one?
Out of 5?
Out of whatever the fuck you want.
We'll say 3 French fries out of 5.
Wow, that's pretty generous. Alright, what about Braveheart Failure? Scottish warrior Ronald MacDonald revolts against the English Burger King when the love of his life, Grimace, is slaughtered. He swears to avenge the deaths of his father and brother who lost their lives when he was just a boy in the Battle of the Drive-Thru. It could happen. You don't know.
Freedom!
Yeah, that's what he yells when he's giving out the toys and the Happy Meal.
Yeah. Well, no, that's when they friggin' execute him at the end of it.
Well, yeah, he's letting them know smiles are still free, my friend.
Yeah.
Isn't that what their name tag says?
I guess so. I don't remember.
They probably charge you for water, but we'll smile at your ass for free, you broke motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Take your water from the toilet and fuck out of here.
Okay, well, how about Ocean's 11 Herbs and Spices? Now, obviously Colonel Sanders is dead, so he's played by Adam Sandler. So we have Colonel Sandler's plotting a heist on a department store to steal the mother load of string bow ties. Will his team of thieves slip away like greasy fingers, or are they Kentucky Fried fucked?
Oh.
What do you give this one? What's your rating?
It's hard to say because I've never seen Ocean's 11, so... but that one sounds good. I mean, string bow ties are a hot commodity.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, you know what I'm going to give this one?
What?
I'm going to give it a come get your bucket, you fat piece of shit.
I think that's perfect.
I think that. Alright, fine. Now, what about the Baconator?
The Baconator.
Yeah, a machine made mostly of parts from a fast food grill played by Arnold Palmer is sent back in time to baconate Wendy Thomas with a 9-iron golf club in a film Ebert and Roper give half lemonade, half iced tea.
Oh my god.
Who wants Arnie Pommies?
I do.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh.
I mean, I think they've rated it already, but what do you give it?
I give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 what?
Fries, man.
Fucking Fig Newtons?
Yeah, fries, bruh.
Fries?
Because we're talking fast food here, so that's...
With extra salt, or are we just talking regular?
just regular. Well, let's throw in extra salt for this one.
You know, maybe he's actually made of parts from, like, the fucking McDonald's ice cream machine. Maybe that's why the fucking thing never works. Maybe that's what it is.
Exactly. You want to know where your fucking soft serve is? Ask him.
I'm gonna give this one, let's see, a half-eaten McGriddle.
Oof.
Yeah, and that's good. That's real good. You know, like...
Those things are delicious, man.
But it's one of those, like, it's so good you're saving the other half for later.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? I know it sounds like a low ball.
Yeah, it does, but...
No, it's impressive on this scale. Fast Food and the Furious. I don't know what I'm giving that one, man.
No.
I don't know. That one's a tough call.
Yeah.
It could be good. I mean...
It has potential.
Right. So, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. You know, it could be the drizzling shits. It sounds like it has potential. So, we'll get back to that.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
Braveheart Failure. I want to see clips of that drive-through fucking battle.
Yep.
So bad. And
their fucking 96 Toyota hatchback.
of course, is there any other way?
Nope.
So what do you think? I mean,
I think Braveheart Failure has my vote.
Really?
Yes.
I'm going with Baconator, bro.
Oh, all right.
I mean, the Colonel gets it done. Don't get me wrong.
Well, that's true.
I mean, he's a close second, but I think I got to go with Arnold Palmer, man. I love that motherfucker.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah, he's a dangerous badass with that golf club, man. He's gonna fuck her shit up.
Well, don't forget his fucking clothing line that all the old farts wear.
Hey, now. Yeah, fucking...
Hey, no, I'm saying he has a cult following, man.
That's fine, but when you come up with the invention of half fucking lemonade and half iced tea and you name that shit after yourself with confidence, you're fine by me. Like, you're cool in my books.
That shit's delicious.
That is brilliant. But then again, you got the Colonel. Okay. Like, that motherfucker's brilliant. He dressed like a pimp. I mean, you've seen that white suit.
Yes.
And
not a speck of dirt to be seen on that thing.
I'm going to give you a history lesson here.
Okay.
Because I know what's up.
Okay.
Me and the Colonel go way back.
Okay.
You know why the fucking chicken comes in a bucket?
Why?
You know that old trick in the movies, fucking with the popcorn in the bucket and fucking cut that little hole in there?
Oh, come on, man.
So when the chick reaches
Dick in the box.
Well, yeah. Why do you think the chicken's so fucking greasy?
Oh, come on, man.
Some lube for that handy, bro.
Oh, come on.
That dude is a fucking head of his time, bro.
Oh, my God.
He is ahead of his time. He is brilliant.
Oh,
and
come on.
I'm here for it. I'm sorry, but I think he fucking deserves every bit of credit.
Oh, my God. That's so ingenious. I don't know what to say, man. That's fuck.
I mean, the guy is a legend now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he fucking knew what he was doing.
He don't play.
No, not at all. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, shit, you know?
Yeah.
Why do you think he's smiling all the fucking time?
Fuck.
They caught him fucking for that portrait that they did for the KFC sign. They fucking caught him just after a fucking movie, you know what I mean? After date night.
Oh my god.
That's why he's got that fucking I know some shit. Y'all would be disgusted if you knew. And he loves that shit. So, there it is.
Oh my goodness.
I think. What about Hamburglar trying to break out of Alcatraz?
Escape from Alcatraz.
Right? Why not?
And who's it? The cop from McDonaldland. I forget.
That's Officer Big Mac, bro.
Officer Big Mac. Yeah, trying to maintain law and order in his prison.
I feel like Mayor McCheese should have something for himself. I mean, how the fuck do you reach mayor and not even get your own movie?
That's true.
I don't like that at all. I think he's being shortchanged, and it's pissing me off.
Okay.
And I don't fucking... I think that's an injustice.
Okay, fair enough. What can we give him? His journey as a young boy, and his political race to becoming the mayor of McDonaldland.
Why the fuck is everything about a journey with you?
I don't know. I'm in a journey mood, man.
You probably listen to fucking Journey, too, you fucking nerd.
Not really.
Oh, thank God. Nobody fucking... Even Journey doesn't want to listen to Journey. I love Grimace and all, but, like, why the fuck does he look like a giant purple butt plug?
No, I was gonna say he looks like Barney's testicle, but fair enough.
Yeah, maybe if he has fucking testicular cancer.
No, he has he has, like, prostate problems for us, so that's why his sack is so large.
Ew, what the fuck? That took a weird turn.
Yeah, but yeah, no, Grimace, he's just, something about him, I don't like him, man,
I love him, fuck you.
His shape disturbs me.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, well, shit, you know?
What about Birdie? Everyone forgets about Birdie.
Because she sucks. I was just gonna say, I cannot stand her at all.
Why?
I don't know, I have a vendetta. I just look at her and I'm like, fuck that bird.
You fuck that bitch.
Like, she should be in, like, Swiss LA on a rotisserie somewhere.
Oh my god.
That's how I feel about her.
Well, and then
I've drawn my line.
Okay, fair enough. But I have to say, I still like the Hamburglar. You know, they still use them today.
I know, I see them all the time.
Exactly.
But...
Mofo, just look outside at McDonald's and what do we see? Fucking hamburger.
But... Birdie is where I draw my line in the sand. I have officially thrown down that gauntlet. And
fair enough, yeah.
I've made myself clear where I stand with her, so there is no confusion there.
Alright, nobody likes Birdie.
She knows now that I am not about her. So, fuck her. Mm-hmm. And those stupid ass Fry kids. I don't like them either.
See, I don't remember much of them.
They don't get their own movie.
Okay, well, yeah, screw them. Not even a part, not even a camo in any of these.
I feel like Arby's would be a porn, so we can't go there.
Oh, God.
Did you just choke on your coffee?
Yes, I almost did.
That is good stuff.
Oh, my god.
That is a fucking solid reaction.
Yeah, well, look at their tagline. We have the meats.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
The meat swords, that's what they have.
They know what they're doing.
Fucking
Degenerates.
Oh my god.
And yeah, that's for a website of its own. That is not for our movies, but
no.
So
that's the late night movies that we don't cover.
They're out. They're out for sure. They do not get their own movie. I'm not having it. We're not going down that avenue. As fucked up as this show may be, we do have our limits. That fucking dog from Duck Hunt.
Fuck that guy.
I hope they put his ass down long ago. And I'm not even sorry for saying that.
Wow. No love.
None at all. He fucking laughed at me my whole childhood.
Well, mine too.
Yeah, well.
I remember going to my cousin's house and getting so mad, and the fucker would laugh at me.
Who didn't get so pissed at that fucking dog that they were tempted to put that gun through the screen? Those old school TVs that would probably just fucking reject that shit, fire it back at you. Those picture tubes are not going to break that easy.
No, they're not. So, and the laugh.
Yeah, fuck him. I feel like he's done. I hope they put him down.
Someone just had enough of his shit. His owner took him out back.
I hate to say it about an animal, but I say...
I know.
I say in this case, they didn't even take him to the vet.
They just took him out back.
They took him out back and said, laugh at this motherfucker. Let's see how funny it is now. I may have missed the ducks, but I ain't going to miss you.
Oh my god.
And then lights out.
Oh shit. Like you said, as much as I hate saying that about animals, he deserves it. Fuck
that pixelated motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Come at me, PETA, if you got a problem with my disdain for pixelated dogs that aren't real. Fuck you. Challenge me, bro. Come at me. They took his pixelated fucking 8-bit ass behind the shed. And it was over. And that's how that goes. And I could not be fucking happier about it either. Let me just put it out there now. If they were to do a remake of Old Yeller, it would be that fucking dog in my view. If I was like the director, I'd be like, no, give me that 8-bit pixelated fucking dog bastard from fucking Duck Hunt. Just because in the end I want to see him fucking put down.
Oh my gosh.
You know? I find him more hazardous to people's health than Cujo.
Oh, man.
Because the stress he caused you, the high blood pressure, all that shit. Fuck him. So he's out.
Oh my god.
That's his retirement.
Yeah.
Decomposing. Enjoy. Fuck you.
Oh my gosh.
Zero love for that fucking... I was pissed less at the ducks when they got away. Even though I know damn well I got them. Fuck them.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like that game just created a whole lot of, like, rage in children.
It did.
It just, kind of spawned a whole bunch of pissed off adults that have no time or patience for anyone's bullshit.
Anger issues. Big
time anger issues and high blood pressure. And that's...
Oh my goodness.
That's why I'm such a dick today.
Oh shit. No wonder they haven't attempted to remake this game, because they're avoiding...
Oh, they've remade it in the form of Dark Souls. If anyone hasn't played that shit, go ahead. Fucking do it. Get into it. And you will find it is the most stressful fucking video game ever made. I've learned so much, but don't you worry, you're pretty little heads, man. I didn't go and get too smart on you. You can still smell the faint scent of fresh window on my breath. So, it's okay, have no fear. My lack of helmet is strictly due to my rebellious nature, I assure you. I mean, don't get me wrong, Xbox One still makes me want to take a bath with my toaster, but aside from that's infuriating. That's another story entirely. I hate that fucking system so much. I recently found out there are people in this world walking amongst us with a mental disorder called mechanophilia, of all fucking things, which means they're sexually attracted to appliances. So, you know what that fucking means, right? I mean, that as we speak, as I'm talking to you right now, as you listen to this, somewhere in this world, there is some motherfucker out there who is like currently balls deep in a fucking waffle iron and having a great fucking time too, you know what I mean? What if there were some novels for people like that? What about fucking graphic novels? like, appliance erotica. So, we got one for you, man. And for those people that are into that kind of weird shit, hey, who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? So here we go. How about this one? A lonely Maytag repairman's sexual tryst with a sleek yet curvy waffle iron. He quivers with anticipation as he glares lustfully at its beckoning Teflon non-stick coating.
Hey, sugar bear.
He knows with utmost certainty it's just a matter of time before he puts a ladle's worth of batter of his own in that sultry appliance.
Shazam!
In some pervert's new graphic novel, 50 Shades of Griddle. And if you dig that, then you may also enjoy Curling Iron Man, a robust young lady's torrid love affair with a curling iron who leaves her with third-degree burns as she discovers she's not the only one turned on. I'm left with so many questions, dude, about this. Like, how do you decide, in this case, what kind of appliances are for you? Like, I guess if you're the type that you like it rough and fast and hard, then you go for like a cake mixer. But if you like that slow and sensual shit, then you go for a crock pot or some shit, right? Now let's go to a segment I like to call Fucked Up News.
Stop the presses!
What in the baked fuck is going on in the UK? You guys, honestly, fucking tell me what is going on over there. A dude apparently wants to sue a grocery store after he ends up in the hospital with severe burns on his pecker.
Ouch!
From fucking a fucking frozen lasagna after he's cooked it for 10 minutes in the microwave.
There's something you don't see every day.
And his complaint, I shit you not, is that 2 employees saw him buy this fucking thing and not one said, hey man, don't fuck that thing once you get it out of the oven or the microwave. And then the cashier helped him buy it by cashing him out and did not warn him not to fuck a hot lasagna.
Help.
So, you guys fucking tell me right now, okay? How fucking many people need somebody to tell them not to be sticking their fucking spam javelin in a hot lasagna? Honestly. Like, really? If you fucking need to be told that you're probably gonna get severe blistering on your fucking yogurt slinger, then maybe you shouldn't be around hot food. If, instead of eating it, you want to fucking stick your vagina miner in it.
What's the matter with you?
You're probably going to have a bad time, and you should probably not be permitted to use ovens or fucking microwaves unattended. So in case it doesn't go without saying, y'all fucking just keep your womb broom out of tonight's dinner, okay? Can we please just do that?
Button it up.
Florida man, there's a shock, sets apartment complex on fire after manager told him to stop masturbating in front of windows.
Yeah.
Come on, man. If you're gonna fucking beat it like it owes you child support, don't do it in front of fucking windows or your front door. And damn sure don't burn the fucking place down just because somebody told you to knock that shit off.
You're fired!
I gotta tell you, I think all these Florida men dudes that are like always in the headlines for really weird shit need to just assemble like a fucking trailer park Voltron and just commit one really big fucked up act, you know what I mean? And get the final headline and just the be all end all of fucked up headlines, you know what I'm saying? Once again, Florida man tattoos Black Widow spider on his face to combat arachnophobia.
Super genius!
What in the fucking hillbilly self-help is going on here? I feel like there's some kind of fucking logic behind this. I'm just not sure what. But that dude in the UK, he's got some fucking stiff competition with you Florida motherfuckers, let me tell you. Maybe 50 Shades of Griddle was actually based on a true story, and I just fucked up the back history of it all, because here we have Florida man pokes girlfriend in the eye after she served him waffles instead of pancakes.
Oh, wise guy, eh?
What the fuck? Seriously. No, you know what? That's the kind of motherfucker I want to see behind the grill when I walk into a Denny's, because that motherfucker is passionate about breakfast, you know what I'm saying? And now on to sports news. Now this is not new news, but it damn sure never gets old. An MMA fighter who shall remain nameless here because you can find him on YouTube if you really want to, but I'm not going to take away that last shred of dignity he's got. This poor bastard gets taken down to the ground, and while he's getting punched, he straight up shits his pants.
Uh-oh!
And of course the ref sees this and he stops the fight, and when Buddy stands up, he's just leaving puddles of ass pudding all over the octagon floor.
You can smell it!
It's so gnarly. I can honestly say I've never in my career hit somebody so hard that it caused anal leakage, but I sure look forward to the day that I do. And if I do, you best believe that is going to become like my finishing punch. I'm going to call it like Montezuma's Revenge or Chris Brown. Or maybe even call it UPS, because these hands are going to show you what Brown can do for you. Ew! I guess the moral of this story really is that in MMA, inevitably, every once in a while, there's going to be puddles of anal grease left on the octagon floor. It's just part of the business. Shit happens figuratively and literally. So, you know, you're going to catch that once in a while on YouTube, but for fuck's sakes, man, why does the cameraman have to zoom in on this dude's fucking mud monkeys that he's dropping and just focusing on it and getting every detail he can like it's fucking HD? I don't understand why. I think we all understood what was happening. We didn't need to see the fucking close-up. It was just so fucked up, man. I just don't know why he fucking felt the need to zoom in on the little mud midgets that this guy's dropping. And, you know, it was just fucking nasty, bro. So that'll conclude the segment of the show that I call Mixed Martial Sharts. It was so gross. It smelled like a dead animal being clubbed with another larger dead animal. It was fucking disgusting. And wait a few minutes until you can barely breathe. Ring the bell because there's nobody at the desk. And behind the desk, man, this fucking door opens, and this head comes out at like waist level and says, "I'll be right out," and then you just know that she realized that she had to drop something particularly unruly that day and decided to do it out of the house, out in public, and making it someone else's problem. And it's so gross. You know, I get it. I do, and I know, please people do not email me with a link to the book Everybody Poops, okay? I get that, but here's some fucking literature for you. How about this book? How about Horton Here's a Courtesy Flush? That would be greatly appreciated. But come on, man. And then I told you a while back, years ago in college, renting this house, and they're selling the house. And I finally reached a deal where I decided to move out, and, you know, even though my lease was still intact, we reached an agreement. So, without notice, I'm outside in the driveway, having a beer, shooting the breeze, and the real estate agent comes by and says, "Hey man, I know there's no notice, but this woman lives down the street and is a potential buyer. Would you mind if she took a quick look at the house?" And I said, "Man, go ahead. I don't care. You know, at this point, I reached my deal. I don't really care." And so they go in the house, and maybe 10 minutes later, they come out, and she doesn't seem all that interested. And she used the bathroom when she was in there, and that's fine, dude. But my ex goes upstairs to check herself out in the mirror, fix her hair, do whatever it is, you know. And she comes down, and she's like, "Are you kidding me, dude? You need to go upstairs." And I'm like, "Why?"
Oh, God.
And she's like, "Just do it. If I had to see this, you have to see this."
Oh, man.
So I go upstairs, not knowing what the hell to expect. And something's awful, you know. Something just punches you right in the mouth. And it's like, are you kidding me? And I look down, and this chick left, like, what I can only describe as it looked like someone dropped a meatloaf in my toilet.
Fuck.
And the water was, like, pink from blood. And I was like, ugh, what the hell? And my ex was like, right? Like, did she just straight up take a period dump? And like give birth in our shitter? And I'm like, who does that?
I will say, ladies, you could probably agree with me, but we're disgusting.
You're all sick, dude.
We are. Like, women's public bathrooms, I've never been in a men's public washroom, but I can imagine they're probably a lot cleaner than ours. Women are nasty. Like, they'll leach poo in the toilet. Like, you know, like, oh my gosh, like, that's the one thing I hate when you need to use the bathroom. You go in, you open the stall, and so there's been times when I'm flat out just like, nope, turn right back out because there's a nice little brown baby Ruth in the toilet. Or big one, who knows? Maybe it's toddler Ruth.
That's disgusting.
It is. Women, I have to say, we're disgusting creatures. We don't flush. And it's like, I don't get it. Would you leave that at home for Fido to dig out of the toilet and have a crunchy nut bar surprise? Like, my God.
Dude, this was like, no exaggeration. This was like a fudge midget.
Oh.
Like, this is like the size of Gary Coleman. And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. To make it worse, I mean, I get out here and I go to a grocery store. Hey, you want to talk about anal exorcisms? This was so brutal. I walk in, I'm using the mirror, and behind me the stall door's open and I see something really bizarre. So I turn around and the tank of the toilet has this open Bible and like all these religious pamphlets on it. Like, I don't know what in the blue hell you ate that you required help from the Lord to pass this beast, but holy fuck, dude. Start praying to the fiber gods because that was unsettling, and like I felt bad for whoever that was.
Oh my gosh, you needed a divine intervention.
Well, he probably needed like Moses to part his cheeks, man, because that was like, who's reading the gospel on the shitter, dude? Like, come up with some fantasy movie ideas, movies that will never happen that we kind of wish would, and we get to put whoever the reboots of movies.
Anyways, so they could be dead or alive.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
And, you know, they could be whatever the hell you want.
Okay.
And so, what about The Shining?
Oh, that'd be a good one.
I decided Jack will be played by my boy, Phil Donahue.
I didn't know until last night who the hell Phil Donahue was.
Well, just imagine that hole busting in the bathroom door, and then Phil Donahue's head sticking in with his, like, full-on talk show suit and his little mic. That would be awesome. I would be terrified, personally. And the wife will be played by Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh my goodness. What about the son?
That kid from Sixth Sense, but like as his current fat self.
Oh gosh, how is it Hallie Joel Osment?
I don't know what in the blue hell that kid's name is. When you start getting into like 3 names and shit, I lose all interest. But to see his fat ass on a little tricycle would be pretty cool.
A Fisher-Price tricycle?
Well, is there any other way?
Yeah, no, that's the caddy. Oh, but don't forget, what about the twins?
Yeah, Laverne and Shirley.
Laverne and Shirley?
Yes.
Okay, because I was thinking the Olsen twins, but...
Yeah, it's too predictable.
Predictable, fair enough.
And I think they got more important problems to worry about at this point.
True.
And what about Back to the Future?
Back to the Future. Kramer.
I thought...
Michael Richards, but as the Kramer character.
I thought about that for Doc.
Yes.
But then I thought, what about Frank Costanza?
Oh!
Because he's batshit insane, and he's just going to yell at you all the time.
Exactly. Serenity now!
And then, what about Marty? Arnold Schwarzenegger from Commando.
Yes.
Because he will straight up punch Frank right in the mouth. He's not going to have none of that shit.
He's not going to give a shit.
And then the girlfriend, obviously played by Sally Jesse Raphael. Because why wouldn't you?
What about Biff, though? The bad guy in that movie.
Oh shit, I forgot about him.
Yeah, I just remembered him.
Who's a dick? There's gotta be someone that's a dick.
Gary Busey.
Gary Busey is fucking insane, but I'm not sure he's a dick.
Well, he could be a dick.
You know what? Fuck it. I just want to see, he needs to work. So, yes, Gary Busey it is.
I mean, didn't he make a movie, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it, called The Gingerbread Man? It's such a campy horror movie. I need to see this, but I think after that, Gary needs a little bit of help there in the work department. His work's been suffering, so... I
think Gary needs all the help he can get, so...
We'll give him that.
We'll give him the part. Yes, definitely. What else you got?
Marley and Me with Keanu Reeves.
As in, like, what character?
John Wick. No other way to go.
Okay.
So, but it's like, I mean, it may be like a John Wick, 4.0. I don't know how many John Wicks are on now, but when the dog dies, he just goes insane. But for the wife, let's throw Sandra Bullock in there.
Okay, but who else? I haven't seen that movie, so who else is in it?
I've only seen it once because I personally don't like sad animal movies. They just bum me out. Kathleen Turner was in there as the trainer. Who could we put instead as the trainer? And she had a small part, though, mind you. This is just when the dog's a puppy, right?
Helen Keller.
Helen Keller. Oh, no wonder the dog was so disobedient.
Well, there you go. It makes sense, you see? It stands to reason. If you can't even control your damn self, then how are you going to train a dog?
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Marley and Me with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock.
And the dog will be played by the corpse of Old Yeller.
Oh, yes. Yeah, because, hey, it works. It's a golden retriever. It's perfect. Not Air Bud. Say, forget Air Bud.
Oh, that could work. That could work.
He's passed, too, so it'd be his corpse, you know?
Really?
Yes.
When did he die?
Oh, he died a while ago. I think, pretty much after the first Air Bud, if I'm not mistaken. You know, if I'm wrong, I do apologize. I think after they filmed the first Air Bud movie.
Did you just apologize because you think the dog is going to be offended?
No, because people might get mad that I get my my information wrong, but, like, how many Air Bud movies are there now? Like, Christ, he did, first it was basketball, he did football, he did volleyball, probably soccer. I don't know, maybe now he's gonna do lacrosse.
I file that under who gives a shit.
Okay, there you go, but now it's money, and now they bank on that. Oh, but if you wanted to make it better, I'd say the dog from Beethoven. That dog was a jackass.
He was kind of, like, unruly.
Yeah.
And a bit of a dick.
Yeah, poor Charles Goodwin. Oh, man. Putting up with this shit, he only did it for 2 movies, and he's like, I'm out.
I like that you knew his name when I know his face and I have no clue who in the sweet fuck he is.
Oh, trust me, I used to watch that movie a lot as a kid. I loved it.
I saw it in the theater, so...
I was too young for that. VHS,
shut
man.
up. What about Commando?
Oh, yes.
And Schwarzenegger's character is played by Richard Simmons.
Okay.
And it's called Commando because he has no clean undies.
Oh, no.
So he's just in full-on leotard.
And his gym shorts.
Yeah, and, you know, he's had enough.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking stole his aerobics equipment, and he wants that shit back.
Exactly. Because he wants to help people sweat to the oldies.
But who's his enemy gonna be now? Because it's gotta be a dick, once again, and you can't keep picking on poor fucking Gary Busey. The guy doesn't need to work that bad.
No, we need a larger person, I think. Sorry, but it just, because it works, because he's fighting the fat, and this person's just pissed off.
John Goodman.
Yes! Yes.
That struggle is very real.
Yes, John Goodman.
Alright, so that works.
Yes.
And then we'll just have like a bunch of fillers, like a bunch of nobodies that are expendable.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's, yeah, you can just pick anybody at that point.
Okay.
Well, I think those movies would be super cool.
Yeah, but, you know, they won't happen, but, I mean, if they do.
On to the next, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Cereal mascots, as promised.
Yes.
This will have to be like a King of the Ring style tournament.
Mm-hmm.
To decide who is going to be the champ of cereal mascots and why.
Yeah.
So who you picking?
Oh.
Who's your first round draft pick for the Cereal Bowl Olympics?
The Trix Rabbit.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
The guy's nutty. He goes to great length to get that damn cereal.
So you're going the unpredictable route.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, because it's 2019 and I'm open-minded, I'm gonna go with an openly gay cereal mascot, Tony the Tiger.
He's gay?
Totally gay.
Okay.
It's the kerchief, bro.
Oh.
I mean, that is not a bandana, and it's damn sure not a scarf. So,
okay.
Do the math.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Well.
Plus, nobody fucks with a tiger, bro.
Well, yeah, no, and I mean, they eat rabbits. I mean, there's no rabbits in the friggin' jungle or wherever the heck tigers are from, but they're smaller. But let's just face it, that rabbit, though, is a crafty son of a bitch.
Well, he is crazy, like, to your point. So, you have that unpredictability factor in your favor, so I'll give you that.
Yeah, I mean, look at his eyes.
Who's your second pick?
Sonny from the Cocoa Puffs.
You're just going straight down the psychopath lane, aren't you?
I am. I'm rooting for them.
Oh my god.
He's another nut job.
Stacking the deck. So you got... Oh my. Alright, fair enough. Well then, I'm gonna have to go with my man Wendell.
Yes.
From CTC, bro.
Yes.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. One of my favorites.
Oh, yes. Oh, the chocolate CTC.
Yeah, don't even get me started. But
Yeah.
but he has no association with that. He ain't on that box, so let's leave that out of
Okay, fine, fair enough, but still awesome product. But
I mean, he's just old and, like, he's a veteran. You can tell. He's seasoned as shit. This ain't his first day at the picnic, you know what I'm saying? Like, he knows what he's doing.
he's seen shit.
He's been around these tournaments before, and I like his chances.
Okay, well, fair enough. Okay, I guess the third pick. I'll kind of throw a curveball, I think. I'm gonna go with Toucan Sam.
Ooh, that. Explain yourself.
Well, he's adventurous. I mean, he's always hunting for, he's following his freaking nose to get to those Fruit Loops.
So you're going for, like, the bravery, the courageous route now.
Yeah, he has his 2 psycho bodyguards,
Cool.
and he's the Indiana Jones of it.
All right, well, then here's a game changer that I'm going to toss your way. I'm going to go with a military vet, Captain Crunch.
Oh! Damn, I should have picked that. But no, that's a good one.
So now,
He's a freaking captain, so...
I'm tipping the scales a little back towards my favor. So now I got 2 veterans that are seasoned, been around long enough. They know some tricks.
Yep, but
no
you have...
pun intended.
You know, you have a really floozy, though. Or, I mean, Tony is a tiger. I mean, he may bat for the other team, but...
But he's got that positivity about him that keeps morale up.
Oh, that's true. And plus, he's a sportsman. He's an athlete.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, you know, no matter how this goes, at least he's going to be cool about it.
Fair enough.
What you got?
Oh, we have to pick a fourth?
Of course.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Lucky, the leprechaun.
Ooh.
Because he's a mythical creature.
Oh, you're trying to get some luck on your side.
Yeah, luck of the Irish,
You're
man.
trying to go luck, bravery, and insanity all in one.
Yeah.
I need some diversity then. You want to go with fictional, mythical creatures? All right, cool. Then, my man Count Chocula. What say you now, sir?
Oh boy. Another one.
You know the Count's coming at you with, you know.
We're going that way. I'm going to say Frankenberry.
Oh, you're going to pit those two against each other?
Yes, I am.
That is not cool, sir.
Yes, I am.
Sir, you are killing me, sir.
Nope.
That
deal
is
with
not
it.
cool.
Nope, deal with it, man.
Wow. Wow.
Frankenberry, get some muscle.
I just hope their relationship's not tarnished after this outcome. Fine. You're gonna go that route? Well then, I'm gonna have to say, what does my team need here? Who am I missing? I gotta create a dream team here, man. And the only way to do that is to add a little more of that positivity and that ingenuity and just persistence, that perseverance. That never quit attitude. I'm going with that little bee from Honey Nut Cheerios.
Ah, yes. What the fuck? What is his name?
I don't even know. I'm sure he has a name.
But yeah, well, the bee from Honey Nut Cheerios. Okay, that's a good one. I mean, he did a commercial with Hulk Hogan, so he...
Well, there you go. So, you know, maybe he got some training and knows a thing or two.
Okay, I got one. I'm gonna add to my roster of insanity. The honeycomb creature thing.
Oh, shit.
Whatever the hell his name
What is that thing?
I don't friggin' know. He's like a weird, like, he's just like he reminds me of those, is it Kush balls or Kush balls? Those...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he is. Like some sort of weird creature, like gerbil creature. I don't know.
He is bizarre,
So-
and he does weird me out. So I'm going to counter that with someone else that weirds me out. And I'm going to have to go with that damn Sugar Crisp bear.
Oh my god.
Because you could just tell by the look on his face, man. He has problems.
No doubt.
I think we're solid.
We are. I think so. I mean, oh no, I got another one. The Smacks frog.
Oh, that is the agility factor now.
Dig him.
Oh, how dare you? Well, you know what? My boy's got to be up early to train, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to need that Cornelius Rooster to wake their ass up every day.
I was just thinking that.
And now we have our brackets. I think the captain
I think he's our winner.
is your reigning defending champ on this one.
World heavyweight champion.
Undisputed champ, and I couldn't be happier about that.
Exactly. Me too. God love him.
I think Wendell had a good run, but at the end of the day, he just doesn't have the military training behind him.
Nope.
So I gotta say, like, I think Captain Crunch is like the Chuck Norris of cereal.
I
mascots,
have to say yes, he is.
because he is one badass mofo, and he's just a dangerous piece of business, man.
Oh, he
He
is.
is one mean motor scooter. You know what I'm saying?
Motor scooter.
I think I have to agree with this pick, and I couldn't be happier with him as the new champ.
Yep.
But I do feel there's some stiff competition out there coming his way in the near future. So we will revisit this.
Yep, and I have to say it'll be against his own boss.
Oh, who's that?
The Quaker Man.
That's his boss?
Yes, that's his boss.
Oh, shit. That's like fighting Goro at the end of fucking
Yes,
Mortal
it is.
Kombat.
So I think we're going to have to come back to that.
Oh, that is going to get rough.
He's the final boss. And then, let's not forget it, who's at the very end of all this? Wilford Brimley.
Well, yeah, and he kind of looks like a walrus. So, I mean, that has to be an intimidation factor.
Yep, he's like the friggin' Shao Kahn of the cereal.
I feel like he should come out with breadsticks for fangs, just like, or tusks. Because he kind of looks like a walrus.
Oh, God, yeah, so... that, I think we'll have to cover the next time. We're going to give the captain a chance to celebrate his victory. What say you?
I say if I did have another pick and I forgot who it was and they got left out of this tournament, then I feel bad and there will be some contention for, maybe a fair claim that the captain isn't the rightful champ. But I can't remember who the hell I would have picked.
I know you mentioned Booberry, but come on, man.
Booberry was picked after the fact. He was just kind of an
afterthought, yeah.
He missed his boat on this tournament.
He did.
So, that's unfortunate. So, if I did pick somebody that got left out, the Sugar Crisp Bear.
Oh, that was against the Smacks Frog. Oh, poor Sugar Crisp Bear.
Oh, no, he got left out.
Well, he was too busy, enjoying that Sugar Crisp. Can't get enough of it, so he couldn't get drawn away from it.
But I mean, who fights in a turtleneck anyway?
That's true.
So I truly believe this would still go the same way.
Yes, I think so
And
too.
I think the captain would just make it a long night at the office for him.
Yep.
And, I think we're solid here.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think the frog probably would have beat the hell out of him anyway.
Yeah, but damn spoon.
He's got those shoes, man.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? That in itself is an advantage because you get kicked with one of those, it's over.
Yeah, and plus don't forget, like I said, his secret weapon, that spoon.
That spoon is... I mean, he'd pull the turtleneck up over his face so he can't see, and then just bust his forehead open with that spoon. And it's over.
Yep.
And, I mean, his addiction immediately would have become an issue, I think. But then I have to wonder, why the fuck does that frog have a spoon? Maybe he's a heroin addict.
Oh.
So, the captain
He's
definitely...
a kid, though.
The captain... Hey, man, some start early.
Oh.
So, peer pressure. So, I say the captain definitely deserves the win on this.
Yeah, he won clean, man, because he's not using any substances.
He's not done yet. He's not passing fuck all.
Nope, he's not ready to hang up the hat.
That torch is his, and he ain't going nowhere. So, good on him.
Yep.
Congrats to the captain.
Yep.
So, that concludes that tournament for now.
Next week will be like the captain will take on his boss and his boss's right-hand man, Wilford Brimley.
That's going to get messy.
That's going to get very messy, bloody.
I don't know if I'm willing to commit to that for next week. I think...
You think we need to handle it now?
I think no. I think the captain needs some well-deserved time to recover after this brutal beatdown that took place.
Fair enough. He deserves to enjoy his victory.
He certainly does. And, I gotta say, he's earned that time. And if he wins the next round, I think he retires as champ.
I think, okay, fair enough. I think so. I think he deserves it.
And then he goes into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well, there you go. Fair enough.
I think that's just how it's got to be. I think it's long overdue. And I think he shall be inducted into the Hall of Fame by those three dipshits from Rice Krispies.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking of them, but I'm like, no, it's not fair. That's three of them. It's not.
No, he gets inducted because he's so damn great. It's going to take three people to praise his ass. So I think that's fair.
Sounds good to me.
I think the captain is the man, and I don't think anyone's proved otherwise yet.
Yeah.
So
fair enough.
there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
That concludes that tournament. Nicely done. Good pick. I feel like there was a challenge there.
No, there was.
So that's that. And at the end of the day, I think this is going somewhere. I think this tournament, we haven't seen the last of it. That's for damn sure.
No, for sure.
I would rather sit and watch 3.5 hours of golf's greatest misses than sit through Lord of the Rings. Sorry, it's just not anything that I find interesting. Okay, so famous cartoon bears. If we were to take them and put them in like a Marvel type world, good guys or bad guys, that's what I want to figure out. So I don't know where you stand on it, but
I'm pretty. I have like my likes. Of course, obviously, Yogi's the shit to me, and then of course Winnie the Pooh. Like every kid grew up with that.
Yeah, but I mean, good guys or bad guys?
Good guys or bad guys?
Personally, I think they're all fucking degenerates. Except Paddington.
Okay.
Paddington Bear is the only moral compass of the whole cartoon bear world.
Okay. What about Baloo, man? He's Disney. He had his own plane.
Yeah, you know, I love Baloo, but are we talking Jungle Book Baloo or Tailspin Baloo? I know it's the same dude, but what time in his life? Because I'm starting to think that maybe he could possibly be like a drug cartel, like pilot or some shit.
Yeah, that's...
What does he need a big-ass fucking plane like that for? And it's obviously a cargo plane.
Okay, well, he's delivering shit. Maybe...
Yeah, but to who? And what is it?
Maybe
it's from Colombia.
Okay, maybe he was working for Amazon before Amazon came along. I don't know.
I don't buy it. I think he's a scumbag.
Fair enough, but, I mean, his early days when he was with Mowgli, he was kind of carefree, didn't give a shit, and then...
Where is that dude's clothes, man?
Well, he I don't know, but he...
You know what? That to me is putting him up there with Winnie the Pooh now, who is just a raging pedophile.
Oh my gosh. Why? Because he doesn't... None of them like pants?
You're in the woods with a young boy with no adult supervision whatsoever and no fucking pants on. That's shady and I don't like it at all.
Well, no one likes pants. Like...
No, you know, and then why do you think that little pig motherfucker is so, like, anxious all the time? He's seen some shit, he knows too much, and he knows that if he fucking opens his mouth and speaks on what he has seen, then it's pulled pork for everyone.
That's true, why he's so worried, and friggin' the donkey, Eeyore, is just like...
He is fucking bummed out because of all the injustice going on around him.
He's given up.
He's done.
He's done. But in terms of pedophile, I mean, Baloo, in the Jungle Book, let's face it, he didn't have any clothes, let's say.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
But then he became a businessman, and he had...
and he bought a hat.
And a Hawaiian shirt. Don't forget the Hawaiian shirt. And I guess, he had a scarf, too, so...
So, all of a sudden, he goes from romping around naked in the fucking jungle with a young boy to fucking Magnum P.I.
Yeah, exactly.
And then flying drugs all over the fucking city with who knows what in that cargo plane.
Amazon packages.
I don't buy it. You can cover for him all you want. And then Berenstain Bears, okay? There's something fucked up about that. That is like Florida resident inbred family. And I don't buy that they're innocent either.
Well, I grew up with them myself. The books, the CDs, the games, the cartoon.
Okay, and how do you remember the name?
Like how it's pronounced?
How's it spelled?
Berenstain.
Okay, but before, everyone was saying it used to be EIN or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Berenstain and Steen.
Right, and that's what people remember, and they call that the Mandela effect. And I think that what that is witness protection program. They've been involved in some shit. They fucking know some shit, and I think they snitched. And then they had to change their name, and they didn't do it very well.
No, they didn't. Then they ended up having to move into a friggin' tree.
Yeah.
Which I will admit, when I was younger, I wanted to live in that friggin' thing.
Speaking of trees, here's another fucking example. Winnie the Pooh harassing those bees, fucking breaking and entering into their fucking tree and getting his fat ass stuck and trying to steal their fucking honey because he's an addict.
It's a liquid cocaine for him.
He will go to any lengths for that fucking sweet golden bee syrup, and he doesn't stop at anything.
No.
And he's harassing those poor bees and trying to steal from them. And I just think the whole thing's wrong.
Well, when you think of it, is he really the only famous cartoon bear that is all about the honey? I mean, Yogi, for instance, is about the picnic baskets.
Fuck.
And Paddington's the marmalade.
Hey.
Okay, no.
You leave Paddington alone.
No, I'm just using an example. And then, let's say the Berenstain Bears. Honey as well. Like, they'll have variations of honey in their books or whatever, if I can recall. But yeah, no, but Baloo, too, I don't think is there honeybees in the jungle? Well, I guess there is. But
fuck should I know? When do I go to the jungle? Do I just get on my private fucking jet and fly out to the fucking jungle?
Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, with honey, sorry, I lost my train of thought where I was going with this. But yeah, no, but Winnie the Pooh definitely clearly has a problem, like with.
But you were defending him last time we had this conversation.
Okay, fair enough. But he kind of represents all the.
I feel like you're backpedaling.
No, listen. So, Winnie the Pooh, I think, and the other characters represent 7 sins. Winnie is obviously glutton. Gluttony.
Are you trying to turn this into a religious conversation?
No, but I'm just saying he's gluttonous for that damn honey.
Well, he's an addict.
Okay, fair enough. So he's trying to get that honey and that's a problem. But he just harasses, like you said, those bees. Even didn't he harass Rabbit?
He harasses everybody, and
poor Christopher Robin. You said
you were defending him. And now you're taking a different stance here. I knew you'd see things my way, but Paddington is the moral compass, and I don't care if you like him or you don't. I love Paddington, and I think he is gonna clean up that whole fucking world of cartoon bears, just busting heads. You can say what you want about Paddington, but the raincoat, I guarantee you, he opens that bad boy up, and it's just a whole fucking slew of just day-ruining weaponry. You ever see it fucking rain on that show? Ever?
Well, they lived in London, didn't they?
I've never seen it rain on the show.
Fair enough, or maybe in the books.
But he's wearing a raincoat and rain boots and a fucking rain hat, and I know it's strictly to shield him from the blood of his enemies, and he's gonna go sort some shit out. He's going to that fucking woods, and Winnie's pedophilia is gonna come to a fucking abrupt end, let me tell you that right now.
So you see him as the friggin'
Punisher of cartoon bears, absolutely.
I don't know why I was thinking John Wick for some reason. He's like the...
Nobody killed Paddington's puppy, okay?
Okay. Did he even have... wasn't there a puppy on that show?
I don't fucking know.
But anyways, but yeah, you're right. He is the Punisher, the anti-hero of the bear world. But
he's gonna fuck some shit up, I think, and Yogi is next in line.
Okay, Yogi.
Grand Theft Picnic Basket. That's a thing. It is.
It is. And it's like, he's an asshole. Despite how it's like, you know, Ranger Smith may look like the uptight asshole, the guy's at least trying to do his job. He realizes his life choices suck.
I think he's crooked.
Who, Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He might have an he might have a hidden agenda, but freaking Yogi doesn't eat berries or twigs or whatever the hell bears eat. He has to steal these poor campers' picnic baskets.
He straight up robs people.
Yes, he's a thief.
Well, you were siding with him. Again, you're a turncoat, motherfucker. You just, like, turn on everybody whose side you were once on. Because you defended him, you defended Winnie, and I'm not having it. You were talking all sorts of shit about Paddington.
Okay.
For the longest time. What do you mean, okay?
Well, excuse me. Paddington, I don't know. I just didn't care for him as a kid. Like...
You shut your filthy mouth.
And I'm sorry, but marmalade is disgusting. I'm sorry if you like that stuff, but what normal person likes orange rinds on their toast? Or whatever the heck.
Okay, I'll give you that.
So there's something wrong there.
But I will counter that with fuck honey, too.
No.
It's gross.
It's delicious.
It's gross.
Depends what kind you buy. If you buy the unpasteurized honey, awesome. But, you know, you have your Billy B nonsense in the grocery store and all that. Okay, I can understand where you came from. But it is good. It just depends where you find it.
No, it's gross.
No, it's delicious.
It's just different variations of gross.
No, it's awesome.
Listen here, man. I'll give you the Paddington thing. I don't understand the whole marmalade thing because that's fucking gross to me. But another thing that may not be a popular thing to say, but fuck it. I'm going to put this out there right now. If you think for 1 second that marmalade and jam are the same thing, you're a fucking degenerate.
I mean...
I just laid down the law on that.
I know.
I will not budge.
Well, that's fine. I'm agreeing. Marmalade is disgusting.
But it's not jam. It's not the same thing.
What the hell is it?
I don't know, but it's certainly not jam. And I'm coming out guns blazing on this one. I don't give a fuck if somebody disagrees. If you disagree, then you're sick in the head because jam is halfway decent sometimes, depending on the kind. Yeah,
for sure. Like your strawberry, your raspberry, and that. But when you get into weird variations like apple and apricot, no.
Okay, fuck jam. Like, how did we get on that subject when these bears still need to be dealt with?
Fair enough.
What about... I don't even know if this counts. Like, is the Sugar Crisp bear, like, off limits here?
No, actually, because he's actually a well-known cartoon bear of the popular culture world.
I mean, he is, but at the same time, there's going to come a time where we have to sort out who the best cereal mascot is. So maybe he's reserved for that conversation.
Yeah, we'll save that for another day.
Then again, he has a thing for fucking cereal. He's got an addiction problem.
Yeah, like, you see his eyes?
He's crazy.
You know he's doing something that's craving.
He's done some shit for that cereal. Let me fucking tell you.
And he knows. He's smiling.
Oh, yeah.
He's guilty as shit.
He looks sinister, and I don't like it, and he weirds me the fuck out. And I think he's done some rather questionable shit for that fucking cereal, and I don't like it at all. It's unsettling to me. And when I go down the cereal aisle, I feel like I need to watch my back.
But I will point out, he is wearing clothes. Maybe no pants.
See, no pants. Is he wearing pants? Or is it just that fucking, like, that shirt?
I think it's just a shirt.
Like a turtleneck or something, no?
Actually, when I think of it, none of these bears wear pants.
Yeah, what the fuck?
At least
Paddington at least covers up with a raincoat.
Yeah, he's covering, his goods, but you're right. But Yogi just has a tie, like he's a freaking Chippendales dancer. But, like, Winnie just has that crop top that he obviously outgrew so long ago.
I mean, Yogi does have that dapper looking fucking hat, though.
Yeah, that is true.
But, again, no pants. And what is with
he has a collar, too, don't forget.
Oh, yeah. Well, what's with the fucking bow tie?
He wears a tie. Boo Boo wears the bow tie.
My mistake. You're right. I stand fucking corrected.
Yep.
Bow ties are fucking stupid. But a tie with no shirt? What in the fuck is that about?
I don't know. Some weird housewife fantasy. Who the hell knows?
Ew. What fucking housewife is fucking fantasizing about bears wearing only a tie and a fucking pretty bitchin' hat?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, just that attire, maybe on an attractive man or whatnot.
Can you really call that attire at this point?
Accessories.
Like, I fucking take umbrage with this whole thing. Oh, and another fucking that just came to mind. I'm gonna put this out there. Fuck Rupert Bear.
Oh my god. He's wearing pants!
Yeah. To stay off your radar.
Yeah, but friggin' Rupert.
He wants to seem like he's on the level, and I don't think so. How the fuck is he so well dressed for a bear? He's up to something. Maybe he's the drug lord that Baloo's fucking trafficking shit for.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh, I just thought of one. Little Bear.
Yeah, he's kind of innocent, like, sort of.
But he's fully naked, and his parents are wearing clothes.
Well, that's on them then, isn't it?
That's bad parenting.
That's fucking, like, that's negligence.
It is. They're just like, run free, child. Your friends wear clothes and we wear clothes, but you can be a nudist.
But maybe they're just hippie-ass bears. Like, is that a crime?
No, but yeah, just remember that. But I don't know. I always wondered why the hell he's not wearing at least a shirt or at least a tie like Yogi. Wearing nothing. He's just totally bare naked, for lack of a better term.
Was that a pun?
Yeah, it was.
And it was fully intended. I am almost impressed by this. Alright, well, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, he's a kid. I think the problem there is maybe Paddington has to go sort some shit out with the parents. I think
bad parenting.
That's up to his discretion. But I think ultimately, when Paddington goes on his, like, fucking rampage of just blood and marmalade everywhere, I think Yogi's gonna get his. But Little Bear and Boo Boo, I think, are off limits because
they're kids.
Yeah, and
what about Rupert, though? He's a kid.
Is he?
He is. I think he is.
I don't know. I mean, fuck that accent, too. Like, what the fuck? And then that scarf really pisses me off.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, but what kind of accent he have? I don't remember.
He's like English or some shit.
Oh, yeah. But he's not cool like Paddington.
Well, no. Paddington is like the OG of fucking English bears. And I feel like Paddington's gonna snuff out that fucking neighbor of his too, because he's kind of a dick.
Again, like I said, I don't have too much experience with that. I know they released that Paddington movie, but I didn't pay attention, and I was just that. But yeah, if your neighbor's rude and that, like, how dare he? Paddington's gonna sort him out.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick. There's no excuse for being that fucking hateful towards such a badass bear that's trying to keep your streets clean and drug-free and pedophile-free.
Exactly. He's trying to save these kids. Unless that neighbor has a secret.
But maybe.
Maybe there's some, that's why he's so upset. He's probably guilty. What if he's the ringleader of all this and the bears are just his lackeys?
Well, at the end of the day, I think Paddington's gonna go out to the woods and he's gonna sort some shit out with Winnie, the pedophile, and that just butters my bread, man. I look forward to it. And I think ultimately he's gonna be the only one left alive, because if he digs enough, I bet you he'll find that Baloo's not as clean as he comes across as. Because he don't wear no damn pants. Flying around in his plane with his nuts out.
He's airing them out, man.
I don't like that.
But the thing is, too, he probably owes some drug money, so maybe the cartel, Shere Khan, will take care of that.
You know, he is like the drug ring leader. That fucking tiger is up to no good. Like, he's just a dick all around. And in every aspect, even in Jungle Book, he was kind of a dick.
Well, he tried to kill Mowgli, remember?
Yeah, I mean, he's just a straight up murderer. And I know, like, cartoon bears are Paddington's jurisdiction. Maybe tigers are off limits, but maybe he'll make an exception. And while he's handling Baloo's business, maybe he'll just fuck him up too.
Maybe.
But you hate Paddington, and I don't like that. That's unsettling.
I don't hate him. I just have no real opinion. I think it's that damn marmalade that's rubbing me the wrong way.
So the marmalade's a deal breaker.
It is. I can't respect anyone that eats that stuff. I'm sorry if you eat it, but it's gross. I tried it. I just can't. It's orange peels.
It is.
In jelly.
Ew.
That's basically what it is.
Okay, well, honey is just like fucking bee syrup that they do fuck knows what with to make the shit. I don't like it. It's gross. It tastes like shit.
Okay, but if you have to pick between the honey and the marmalade.
Oh, I have to go with the bee syrup every time.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Sorry, I love oranges and shit, but, you know your limits, man. Know your bounds and stay the fuck out of the jam territory, because, you're trying to be something you're not. And marmalade is not fucking jam. So, I think, in the end, Paddington, being the law-abiding citizen that he is gonna let Yogi's little buddy there, his accomplice, live. Just strictly because Paddington respects the hunting laws.
Yeah, and plus maybe he's trying to send a message.
Yeah, and he's hoping, I think, that, Boo Boo will turn his life around and grow into a law-abiding citizen. But if he doesn't, I think by your 18th birthday, my friend, you are done. I think you're going to hear fucking rubber rain boots coming, and it's going to be too late, and you're going to be stuffed in a picnic basket, and it's not going to be good times for anyone.
No, absolutely not.
Except for Paddington, because why the fuck wouldn't it be? I think he takes pride in his work. I think he enjoys what he does.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, where did Paddington even come from? I was just thinking that. Like, did he just appear at some English family's house?
Yeah, from parts unknown, bro. He's like the green bastard.
Yeah, and again, I mean, that's probably why he's, like you're saying, he's the savior of us from these corrupt bears.
Yeah, he just shows up, fucks shit up, cleans the streets up, and then on to the next place.
Yeah, but we didn't finish about the Berenstain Bears. We kind of just left them in the dust.
Yeah, fair enough. I like I said, I think they were involved in some kind of like mafia shit. I think Pa Bear's a fucking snitch, and they had to change their name and dress like hillbillies and fucking move to bumfuck nowhere.
Go into witness protection.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, and it's funny. You grow up originally, and it was like mother, papa, brother, and sister. Now they got Honey Bear.
Who the fuck is Honey Bear?
They apparently Mama Bear got knocked up again, and now there's another one.
That's perverse.
Perverse?
Yeah. Well, they had to be fucking.
Well, yeah, obviously. How do you think the other two bears showed up?
Yeah, that's true, but I think it's just unsettling. But why in the fuck is there no famous, like, koala bear or panda fucking bear?
No, there is a famous panda bear.
Who?
Po from Kung Fu Panda.
That's a little too new.
Fair enough.
But whose side is he on? If he's, like, this kung fu master, how come he's not out there cleaning these fucking streets and, like, kicking the shit out of these criminal fucking bears that's making all bears look like scumbags?
Isn't he kind of... I've seen the first movie once, but isn't he kind of like the Leslie Nielsen character, the Naked Gun of the bear world?
Like fucking incompetent?
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't seen the fucking movie.
I mean, like I said, I saw it years and years ago, and that's what I got. I mean, Jack Black voices him, so... Another
unpopular opinion, I'm not a fan of Jack Black.
No?
Not at all. I don't fucking find him funny, really. He has his moments where I'll kind of, like, giggle, maybe, but I just don't find him that funny.
No, eh?
I kind of find him obnoxious and annoying, and I think Pauly Shore's funnier. And he's supposed to be obnoxious and annoying, and he does it well. He owns it. But I think Pauly Shore looks like Richard Simmons.
Yeah, he does. And Jack Black I don't know. He reminds me, I swear, possibly, I think I had a teacher in elementary school that looked like him, but that's where I'm getting it from. But anyways, back to that. But going back to the Bernstein Bears, like you did say, they are like the Florida residents of the bear world, and I think
they're like the people of Walmart. Of
exactly.
The cartoon bear world.
Yeah, it is. But you ever notice the other inhabitants of bear country? Like, they are, like, really, like, they'll wear the overalls, like, one strap, like Papa Bear, but no shirt.
Hey, man, back in the 90s, that was straight gangsta.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe that shows that he was involved in some shit. Maybe he's like an OG, like a fucking drug dealer or something.
Maybe.
And now...
the woodworking.
He went and snitched on, his suppliers, and now they want his ass dead, so...
He had to protect his family. And
they did it the most half-assed way, because they just changed his name spelling a little bit, and they're like, fuck you guys. They want Paddington to get him.
They do. But
I think it's a setup. Personally.
It is, but they're living in bliss, like, and all that. But, actually, I just remembered another famous panda bear family. In the Bernstein Bears, they were new neighbors. So there we go, but they don't really count. They were in one book. So, again, I just thought of that. That was before Kung Fu Panda Po.
Didn't they have, like, an issue with those fucking... Are they racist?
I don't know. But I remember if you look at the cover, freaking Papa is just being... upset, maybe.
Well, yeah, he looks right pissed off.
Yeah, but maybe again, they're part of the witness protection as well. The Asian chapter, the Chinese chapter. So they had to the father bear of that family was a snitch too. So they're like, okay.
So you think like those pandas are like the fucking Yakuza or some shit of cartoon bears? Maybe,
and that's why Papa's like pissed off because he thought he was running the bear country town is the OG of the drug cartel.
Okay, so we basically agree that fucking Paddington is the tits, and he is the only moral compass of the fucking bear community, cartoon bear community. Mm-hmm. And he's gonna sort everything out, and it's gonna be a mess. And can we agree that the bears are just, for the most part, scumbag degenerates?
Yeah, you know what? I have to say agree with you on that, because when you think of it, they all have their dirty laundry.
Well, I mean, Tigger's obviously a meth addict.
Yeah, but he's a tiger.
What? Yeah, I know, but he's high-strung as shit, and he hangs around a pedophile bear, and...
Would you want to be high as shit to hang around that prick?
Yeah, maybe, but you like him.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. Probably because he had a gun. He did have a gun. He kept a gun by his bed.
Explain yourself. When?
And there is an episode, and it's actually a meme.
Was it like a rifle?
Yeah, it was a rifle.
What, didn't it have like a cork on a fucking string at the end of it or something?
Yeah, it did.
So, what is he gonna do with that? Put someone's fucking eye out?
Maybe. Freaking Christmas Story, Red Ryder, you'll shoot your eye out.
Hey man, it's pretty quick and easy to reload though, no?
Yes, it is.
Alright, well, you weren't here. I guess we can fucking end on that note that we agree on that, sort of. We'll agree to disagree on the honey fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. So there you have it. The weirdest fucking show. Majority of you probably didn't even make it past the first 10 seconds of this fucking disaster. And probably are begging me for your time back. And let me assure you, if I could give it back to you, I wouldn't. Fuck you guys. I'm just kidding. I love y'all. Hey man, life is weird, and I hope it makes my wife happy. I hope it makes y'all happy. I hope you guys fucking were entertained. I've been doing this a long ass time, and I can honestly tell you, I don't think I changed the podcast game. I think I just made it weird. But thank you guys for listening. I love you, and you guys are my fucking heroes. I appreciate you. Thank you for making this worth doing over the years, for following everything I do over the years, being so supportive. You have no idea how much it means to me, and I truly do appreciate every fucking bit of your support. I do not take this lightly. I do not waste your time purposely. This was meant for those with a sense of humor. If you got a laugh out of it, great. If you didn't, well, we're sorry. But some of us, we gotta have fun with everything. And my brain is just wired different, I guess. I come up with this stupid shit because it makes me laugh. Sorry, y'all. but not really fucking sorry at all. Thank you guys. I look forward to coming back to the Tattness Podcast Uncensored, bringing it back. Awesome guests will be there. Again, for those of you that don't know, the first fucking show back will be a simulcast with Tattness Radio, and we will have celebrity fucking friends of mine on the show to play Inferno Jeopardy with hot ones, sauces, every fucking difficult question. The harder the difficulty, the hotter the sauce, and y'all have to eat it if you get your answers wrong. So smarten up, make sure you fucking, all my contestant friends, make sure you know what you're doing, because if you don't know the answer, don't answer, because otherwise you're gonna fucking have to wipe your ass with a snow cone later. Love y'all. Thank you guys. I will catch your asses later. Deuces. Oh, and lastly, happy anniversary, Caitlin. I love you, girl.